Welcome back to Space Castle Saturdays, where a grown man in his jammies goes about trying to recreate that magical feeling of my childhood of getting up early on the weekend to play video games. It is 4th of July weekend, and we're playing Super Star Wars because I defy you to tell me what's more American than a farm boy and his crazy hippie neighbor teaming up with a common criminal and his dog to tear down a tyrannical government just to get with a pretty girl. This game, of course, came out in November of 1992 for the Super Nintendo. It was developed by Sculpted Software, which not a lot of people know. And it was not actually developed by Lucasfilm or JVC, who actually published and released the game for the Super Nintendo. Sculpted Software actually developed all three of the Super Star Wars games for Super Nintendo, as well as Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3. Sculpted was actually founded as like a subsidiary of Acclaim, who then took all the credit for the Mortal Kombat games on Super Nintendo. John Knowles did all the character art for this game, and a man named Harrison Fong, not Harrison Ford, did all the backgrounds for the game. I'm going to start drinking coffee. Hopefully you're enjoying some coffee and some donuts or some pancakes. Maybe you got the griddle going because it's a holiday weekend. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're eating, I hope that you're enjoying it, and I just want to thank you for hanging out with me. We all know the opening crawl from Star Wars. And John Knowles was something of a Lucasfilm legend. He worked on a bunch of different classic Lucasfilm games from the 1990s. And the fun fact, he was actually the model for the Star Wars customizable card game artwork for Dash Rendar from Shadows of the Empire, which is kind of awesome. Dude's a legend. It's pretty sweet. This game is great. It looks amazing. It's really, really hard, so we'll see how far we get. I don't know if I'll get past the Jawa Sandcrawler, but we're gonna try. And if you're new here, I typically play these games for about an hour. I just vibe, talk about them, talk about my memories with them. If it's a new game, talk about how hyped I was and give first impressions, but it's largely just me having a good time on Saturday mornings and inviting everybody else to do the same. So once again, thanks for hanging out with me. This is just awesome pixel art for the Super Nintendo. I love all three of these games. They are all hard as balls though. But here we go. Luke Skywalker in the Dune Sea with a little pea shooter blaster. The controls are super weird because you cannot fire and run at the same time, so you're gonna see me jumping and shooting a whole lot. And you're constantly getting pummeled by enemies, but at the same time, every single one of them is dropping hearts. It's goofy, it's funny, it's silly, it looks incredible, it sounds amazing. It was like a big deal when this game was in stereo, and they make a big deal of it in like the opening, like the boot screen basically. Lots of sand, lots of scorpions. Very much reminds me of where I grew up in Phoenix. And I know a couple of buddies who are gun nuts, so they probably did a whole lot of running through the desert shooting guns at random things too. Those are Womp Rats, by the way. Those are what those actually look like. You remember like Luke Skywalker referencing Womp Rats in the first Star Wars movie, how he used to bullseye them in his T-16 back home. Those are allegedly what they look like according to Sculptured Software. And they will not stop spawning, so we'll keep moving on. This is a game that I just adore. My dad was a huge Star Wars fan. He's the reason I'm into Star Wars. Star Wars is the reason I am very much into movies and went to film school and started making Space Castle, which is my other main channel. I'll put a card up, and if you're watching on a browser, you can check it out over there. I do all kinds of nerdy essays, including stuff on Star Wars. But like Star Wars just... Until Disney moved the release dates to Christmas, like Star Wars just felt like summer to me, you know? Lots of summer vacations with my friends or my dad, just, watching the movies, playing this game, playing all the other games, like Rebel Assault and X-Wing and TIE Fighter, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, X-Wing Alliance, like just entire summer vacations where it was too hot to go outside in Phoenix, spent indoors watching movies and playing video games, and Star Wars was always at the forefront of all of that, so... It's very, very special to me. I have mixed feelings about the prequels and the sequels, but the original trilogy are still... Like, Empire Strikes Back is still my favorite movie of all time, despite the fact that I've now seen thousands of movies, and I am a massive, awful, obnoxious movie snob. We're doing okay so far. I mean, as long as I don't die. So this game has, like, it's very much like Contra, kind of, sort of. Well, maybe not so much like Contra, where you upgrade your blaster as you go along. And if you die, you lose that upgrade. And that little pea shooter that we started with before we got this this flame upgrade is almost entirely worthless against bosses. So the trick is to, like, when we get to, like, the sand crawler, for example, the boss at the bottom of it is not fun if you have the pea shooter. So we're gonna see what we can do. If we have to, like, if we'd, like, go back and, like, use cheat codes or something, we'll figure something out. I don't know. This is the trick for this one, is you're gonna take some hits, but just stay ducked in the corner and hold down the Y button to shoot the Sarlacc pit monster. Now it's just a war of attrition, and we see if we win or not. I think we're gonna. Yeah, we did. We're not gonna get much of a life bonus for finishing this level. Good time bonus. Leave a comment down below if you have memories about playing the Super Star Wars trilogy on Super Nintendo. Did you own them, or were they like weekend rentals for you? We used to rent it all the time. And then we got sick of renting it and just got them all. My counterpart R2-D2 has been captured by Jawas. We must find him. Cool little cutscenes. Hard level here. Where you're shooting womp rats, and if you push the gas button, you point your speeder downward. So you can't shoot. So you gotta move forward, and you gotta stop moving forward so you can shoot the things, and you have to kill like 12 Jawas in order to get to the Sandcrawler. And of course, they only spawn sporadically. You have to constantly pick up jet fuel, because if you hit the B button, you use your jets to, like, launch yourself, and you will run out of that. Jawas, of course, are not playing fair. They're throwing thermal detonators at you. And you also got to watch out for these weird little the tar pits in the sand, because those will get you too. I don't know why you're getting jet fuel from the moisture vaporizers or vaporators. What were they called? Yeah, those little white towers we're shooting. Those are for collecting moisture out of the air. Luke Skywalker in the movies, him and his aunt and uncle Owen and Beru were moisture farmers. So I would guess that they would use those towers to collect moisture out of the air and then, like, sell water at, like, farmers markets. I don't know. I have no idea. All right, we got 2 more Jawas. And of course, this is a really good display of I think this is Mode 7. There's all kinds of videos on YouTube that tell you what's Mode 7 and what's not. I always just assumed when I was a kid, and still to this day, that this is Mode 7. This looks like Mode 7 to me, but developers for the Super Nintendo were like wizards, and they got all kinds of crazy stuff out of the hardware. It's wild. Okay, so we're gonna use jets, and we're just gonna go to the Sandcrawler. And if you're not familiar with the Sandcrawler level, you're in for a treat, because it's some wild shit. It's a whole lot of very intense platforming, and I think I used to be able to do it in one try. I think I could probably still do it in one try. We'll see. The game, of course, only very loosely follows the movie, because there's a very famous line in the Star Wars. Oh, why was that little blaster shot holding onto that destroyed cannon? It's weird. There's a very famous line from Obi-Wan Kenobi in A New Hope where he says, "Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise," when they come across the obliterated, wrecked Sandcrawler. And it turns out in the game, it's Luke who wrecked this whole fucking thing by himself. Which is just, ever since I was a kid, that's made me laugh. Okay, we gotta figure this out. Which way are we going? this way. So Obi-Wan's talking about how, you know, sand people have attacked the Sandcrawler and blah, blah, blah. And Luke is just like, okay, here we go. And there's just stuff coming at you from all sides. The controls in this game are not bad, but they're goofy, a little slidey, a little floaty, and you get the knockback when you get hit by something, which is super fun. Okay, let's buckle down. Let's get this done. Ow. Hope everybody is having a safe and fun 4th of July weekend. This is Saturday, so that was yesterday. I hope nobody lost any right hands, because that would actually be a little bit on the nose for Star Wars. A lot of waiting. A lot of like, all right, wait for the platform. Alright, shields. It doesn't do a whole lot for us here. Ooh, okay. You can use the shoulder buttons to move the camera up and down, which is very helpful here. There are a lot of blind jumps in all of these games. It's kind of crazy. Like, all 3 Super Star Wars games have really crazy blind jumps. So, if we get that far, we'll see there's a level where you run through and you fight a lot of Tusken Raiders. So when you get the lightsaber, and there's points where you just have to, like, just drop down and hope you don't miss the jump and the platform underneath you. And it's kind of not fair. Okay, we're on top. And there's another little thing, is like, you blow up, like, a cannon or a piece of, like, material or something. You see the little pieces, the little fragments of shrapnel? Those hurt you and knock you backwards. And you're going to see a lot of that once we get inside of the Sandcrawler. It's super not fun because you're in tight corridors and you're like blowing up machinery, and little pieces of metal like that right there can knock you backwards, sometimes even off a platform or something. It's a lot. There's that extra life. Got it. That's going to come in handy. Alright, we're in the Sandcrawler. Here we go. This might just end up being like a 20-minute episode. We'll see. Seekers are great here, but we really want probably like the plasma. It's weird because like right now you want the Seeker so you can take out the Jawas easily. You still can't hit those little side panels with the fire vents. But there's a point where you really want the Ion upgrade because you can angle the shots. That's not the lightsaber way, by the way. That's just a health upgrade. And then when you fight the boss, you really want the plasma because you want as much firepower as possible. So, time extension, we're just going to go for it. We're just going to get the plasma. So you'll see here, there's all these narrow corridors and all these panels and stuff that are trying to kill you. You can angle the shots and keep yourself out of danger while blowing everything up. Again, I'm not trying to be a walkthrough, like I'm not trying to tell you how to play the game, just this is all stuff that I've been racking my brain over for the last like 30 years and somehow I still remember. There we go. Get that out of the way. But like everything in here is trying to kill you all at once. I'm gonna get that health upgrade if I can. Nope. It's too late. We've already walked away too much. Oh, I hate this part. You gotta be super precise with the jumps because there's just enough room for you to land, and that's about it. With the shrapnel knocking you backwards too. Damn it. I don't want to die. I need to find health. Because there's like a mini boss before you get to the main boss too, which is not super fun either. Overall, this game is fun though. I feel like I'm like giving it a bum rap, but it's a lot and it's fucking difficult. Okay. Damn it. It's super tough. But now we're down to a pea shooter, so I don't know what'll happen. I wish you could blow those up like you can the other stuff on the walls and ceilings, but no such luck. We might be screwed already. Sorry, guys. You gotta start from like a way far distance. You gotta like slip slide twice to get past this. It sucks. And then sometimes you just fool it. Oh, we lost our health upgrade too. Ow. Okay. Maybe we'll switch to Empire Strikes Back. Which is actually even harder than this game. I don't know. I wish we at least had the flame burst. Damn it. Oh, just give me one gun upgrade. Laser bolts are just going right through that panel on the wall. That's super neato. Okay, so now we have a mini boss here, which sucks. Come over here. Alright, this will work. Cool. Cool, we got a gun upgrade. We might actually stand a chance if I can remember the attack pattern. For this, I don't know why the Jawas have a lava pit in the bottom of their sandcrawler, and why in the... Oh, damn it. Okay. See, you know, in video games, things are about to get messed up when they start giving you health upgrades and, like, full health on top of it. Oh. Damn it. So yeah, we gotta go back through all this crap again. We gotta fight that mini boss again, and yeah, I don't know why I picked this game. That guy's throwing thermal detonators at me through like 6 feet of steel. Oh, come on. No! Damn it. There we go. It's just gonna hit me right in the fucking face. Sorry for cursing. Thank goodness the D-pad on the Super Nintendo controller is like super dope and like very precise. Alright, health upgrade. I'll take it. Oh, bullshit. See that little tiny piece of shrapnel? I missed it and it got me. Alright, jerk. Suck it. Ow. Ouch, never mind. Oh, I'm not gonna. Oh my god! He pinned me in, and there was no way for me to like anticipate his moves. Oh, why did I pick this fucking game? The thumbnail for this is gonna be me being angry. But everybody tell your friends that I got to the top of the sandcrawler and got inside without falling off and having to start over. That's the real victory and win of this video. Woo! That's bullshit. Shouldn't have taken damage from that. Yep, just shoot right through it. Thank you. There's like World of Long plays, and there's like, this game is impossible to beat without taking some damage, but there's a video for all three of these on World of Long plays, and it's just the most like deft and like precise and perfect gameplay of this game ever. And I've watched it probably like a dozen times, and every time I just get angry. Okay. Okay, just stay, don't get too close, thank you. I want to be able to dodge your shit. Thank you. Yes, you have to duck to pick up the power-ups. I don't feel like I'm selling this game very well. I have a lot of affection for this game. This is not a kind game. It's very mean. Okay. We no, God. These are actual tears in my eye. What did... Just, what are you doing? There. The funny part is like, once you get through this awful early level, the rest of the game is like so much more fun. Like, you run through Mos Eisley blowing away stormtroopers, and you run through the Death Star, and for some reason the tractor beam control panel is like a boss. And I'm saying all these things because there's no fucking way we're gonna see them today. It's actually, it gets so much more fun, and there's like dope X-Wing levels at the very end, which I saw as a kid because I played this maniacally and like obsessively, and I learned all the patterns, so it's really good at this game. But this is one of those games where like you have to memorize and you have to practice and you have to like do all the things, and like, please don't come all the way up to the goddamn platform. You shithead. Don't be the one to kill me. Thank you. I also don't want that goddamn pit to kill me either. Okay, please. Thank you. Fuck. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to Space Castle Saturdays, where a grown-ass man and his jammies goes about recreating that magical feeling of my childhood of getting up early in the weekend to play video games. And today we're going to be playing SWAT Cats. You guys remember SWAT Cats, right? I remember it started the... I don't have anything. All I remember is that the dude, that guy, no, the little guy, T-Bone, was voiced by the same guy who played Donatello in Ninja Turtles, so that was pretty cool. This is a story of two cats who are SWATs who do a thing from a cartoon from the early 90s. And I don't know. That's not us. That's just, okay. World 1 start. Dr. Viper. That's a very effective projectile weapon. May as well just be a melee attack. Why do I own this? Why do I... What the... Alright, we're just gonna go with it. There's an enemy that's not doing anything. That's cool. Is that health or is that gonna hurt me? Neither. Jesus Christ, I feel like I could have made this game. What was that? Can I use the ladder? What's that? I can't shoot that. Whoa. And it doesn't hurt the bad guy. Good God. So Super Star Wars, believe it or not, got all kinds of amazing scores. I think like when it came out in 1992, Electronic Gaming Monthly called it like the best side scroller or like the best like action game of the year. And don't get me wrong, I love the game. It's just ridiculously cheap and difficult, and you have to really commit to loving it in order to love it. And also, like, I think we were all starved for Star Wars at that point. This is pretty close to like 10 years since Return of the Jedi came out, and I think everybody was just like, oh my god, it's halfway decent Star Wars on a Super Nintendo. Like, oh my god, this is the best thing we've ever seen in our entire goddamn lives. And I think people just like glommed onto it, myself included. Can I make that? No, I'm not even gonna try a second time. Sprite work is pretty cool. Honestly, the enemies look better than the SWAT cat. T-Bone or Left Eye or Chili or whatever SWAT cat this is. That's bullshit. How do I dodge that? Okay. He's gonna jump me right into it? Yeah, rad. I can't tell what's going on with the health bar. I don't know if I can climb back. Oh, enemies respawn. That's neato. And that guy's just like... Cool. Cool. I think we're just gonna skip that. We're gonna skip that too. I'm good. Music sucks. What was that? Was that a kaiju? That's a fucking kaiju. It's like Biolante. I thought... Oh, I think I probably want to look out for that. Sludge that's falling from the sky. Did those enemies only just now start having, like, damage animations? Gotcha! I don't know, we just gotcha. Am I not? Oh my god, you have to be on the same plane as them to hit them. He just absorbed multiple hits and didn't take any damage, didn't he? Like, Man! This game's a disaster. Did I just pick up a salt shaker? And we have 57 seconds. Okay, we made it. You have to go right through the exact spot on the end of the... Oh, what up? We're gonna like Donkey Kong Country this and like team up? That'd be pretty cool, actually. Oh shit, mode 7 again. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, okay. Okay. I thought I was directing the ship. I'm actually just kind of directing the reticule. I don't know if we're doing good or bad here. Probably bad. I can't fucking hit anything. Leave a comment below if you've ever even heard of this game. I vaguely remember the cartoon. I don't know why I own this game. I should trade this in for like 75 cents at one of the retro game stores. We're just gonna spam this shit and hope for the best. Oh, what the fuck? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm fucking bullseyeing him. Oh my god, dude. This is the worst Space Castle Saturday. Oh my god. Guys, sorry, this episode blows. Like, I can't hit them. Like, there's... Does that mean I'm locking on? No, it doesn't. Can I just get past this, please? Just fly in the fucking guy. Bingo! Okay, we're getting closer. Is it good? What the hell? I think we got one of the eyes. Fuck! Oh, cool, we get to start over. And I can't hit that guy. The little blue pink guys. I can't hit them. How many hits is that? Like 75 for one eye or some crap? It's 2. This is the first level. The first boss. Alright. One more. Now what? There's gonna be a big eye, of course there is. Oh, what the fuck? No, 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 there's no fucking way. No. Hey everybody, welcome back to Space Castle Saturdays, where a grown-ass man in his jammies, that's me, DT, goes about recreating his awful childhood memories of playing terrible Super Nintendo games. We're gonna play a little bit of my favorite game, maybe ever, Mega Man X, so that I can win and feel good about myself and not be miserable and sad and depressed and feel old for the whole rest of this holiday weekend. Like and subscribe if you like watching a grown man be miserable playing the video games he used to love as a child. I've already done an episode on Mega Man X. Go check it out. It's wonderful. I literally just need a palate cleanser because I just feel bad about myself. I may never play Super Star Wars ever again. I might just be better left in my memories. Just like I'll probably never watch, like... I will never watch The Last Jedi ever again. I might go back and revisit The Force Awakens from time to time. And I honestly only ever saw... What was the third one called? Rise of Skywalker. I only ever saw that the one time in the theater, purely out of obligation, because my dad wanted to go. And I still have never seen it again since. Star Wars should have just ended with the original trilogy. I don't know. Maybe I should go back and do a video for Space Castle about all the various Star Wars games. And what a massive mixed bag they were, and go back and wonder how much of the games we thought were good were just nostalgia. Or just because we were young and Star Wars starved and didn't know any better. I don't know. Leave a comment down below if I should do that video. Fooled you. Scared the shit out of myself too. No, it's gone. I don't know, like I said, we typically play these games for like do these videos for like an hour. I might just beat Chill Penguin once again to literally just reclaim my childhood and feel good. I don't know. Well, I mean, if you're good, thanks for hanging out. I wonder if anybody's ever cracked this game and made it so you can beat Vile right here. And I wonder if how horribly it breaks everything. I love this game so much. The sprite art, the music, the story, the controls are immaculate. This whole game is just an experience. It's peak Super Nintendo. It's peak video game. It's peak Mega Man. The sequels are pretty good too, but nothing really tops the original. And I don't really have like a favorite video game character ever, but if I had to pick one, it might be Mega Man. I don't know. But it'd be a toss-up between X and like OG Mega Man. Because I don't really collect stuff having to do with like video game characters, but I do have like a couple of like Mega Man. I think there's just the one amiibo for classic Mega Man. And then I've got like an old vintage vinyl doll of Mega Man that I picked up at a retro game store in Huntington Beach, California, that I love and have on display in my entertainment center with all my consoles. I still have my old Super Nintendo, obviously. I still have my Genesis, not the OG one, sadly. That one got stepped on and broken when I was a kid. I think I was a teenager. I still have my Dreamcast, my OG N64 that I got on Christmas Day that year. Yeah, I wish I'd held on to more stuff like that. Like, I wish I had my old Ninja Turtle figures collection and Thundercats and shit. Not even because they're valuable, just because, I don't know, I would just like to have them. Like, I have a pretty decent modern Ninja Turtle action figure collection, mostly NECA stuff, but when they did the re-releases, the reprints of the original Playmates Turtles figures, snatched those up as soon as I could. Got a couple for Christmas too, which was just wonderful. So cool opening up like blister pack Ninja Turtle recreations of the figures from the 80s. It was just, that was a super cool Christmas moment. Come on, there we go. Damn it, talking too much. Blah, blah, blah. Gave you the choice, but the world wouldn't let you choose, and you gotta choose violence. Tale as old as time. Y'all know the story. You don't need me to tell you the story of Mega Man X. Now I can speed dash, which is dope. Hope everybody has fun plans for the holiday weekend. I'm gonna go see Jurassic Park World Dominion Survival, whatever it's called. I hope it's good. I love Gareth Edwards. I love Godzilla 2014. A lot of people don't, and they're wrong. But I adore that movie, and I can't think of anybody better to do a Jurassic Park movie than Gareth Edwards. So hopefully he brings that magic that I love so much and just makes a halfway decent Monster Rampage movie. I'm not looking for Oscar-winning storylines or acting. I just want dinosaurs to be scary again. When's the last time dinosaurs were scary? The first Jurassic Park? No, The Lost World. The river scene with the T-Rexes is still pretty awesome. I'm getting my ass kicked. Farm a little health. Just so I don't want to die to Chill Penguin. That's embarrassing. Gotta do a cool pose when you slide through the door. It's required. Bro's gonna get a face full of laser blast right out the gate. Oi! No, no, come on. You're supposed to grab that. What? Are you? That's gonna do it. Oh my god, this is the worst Saturday of my goddamn life. Thank you for taking part in witnessing it. This is your Captain DT from Space Castle, playing video games, being stupid. This sucks. Like and subscribe. I'm gonna beat this guy right now. It's been a long week. Ah, that's a shitty place for that to be. Why is this my life? Oh my god. What the hell is wrong with me? There. God. Thank you so much for hanging out with me on the worst day of my life. Please like and subscribe and check out the main channel, Space Castle, where I do all kinds of essay videos on cartoons and movies and pop culture and sometimes video games and stuff too. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm just gonna go back to bed. This day is a wash.